Yeah, I think there's a lot of take-home messages, or several take-home messages that can be used when you're looking at an OPEP device for patients that have COPD. They're approved for patients that have COPD, and I think they are helpful in certainly mobilizing secretions that can then help patients hopefully reduce the number of exacerbations they had. We've been able to show that in one of the real-world studies that we published last year in looking at the reduction in healthcare use, if you will, whether it's being use of antibiotics, use of steroids, healthcare cost reductions, and in fact we were able to show that money was saved by patients who used the OPEP device or had the OPEP device prescribed versus those that did not have it prescribed. I think when you're looking at the use of OPEP device in patients with COPD, there are certain advantages I think that the Aerobika device has over other devices out there. One is that it can be combined with an aerosol delivery system, so a patient can be using the device while an aerosol is being delivered. Another aspect is that it can be used by a patient, by him or herself. You don't need a caregiver to help promote that. Another example is that the ease of cleaning of the device itself for a single patient use, that they can clean a device, they can wipe it down. It's a simple thing to be able to clean the device itself. And finally, I think the evidence out there on the Aerobika, looking at the real world evidence that I spoke about before in looking at reduction in costs, reducing antibiotics, reducing amount of steroids somebody's on, and then finally in part of the real world study that we did showing that actually that it saved the patient $560 per patient over the time frame of when the patient went home. So when we're looking at all this, I think that those study results, and on top of all the scientific literature that's out there showing how it works and how it works safely for patients with COPD, is important.